offline. It's lying to me. I gotta go somewhere else and do that. Fucking asshole. YouTube about changing shit. It's a fucking chat. Man, I couldn't find it. Twitter famous Liz. It's my restream. I wasn't ready. I was working on another video. I know I'm addicted. I'm addicted to making videos. Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm an addict. I never liked NA though. I had to get fucked up to go. I'm getting you guys ready over here. I almost couldn't stop working on my video. And it has nothing to do with any other shit I've been covering. So that's good. Whoa! I make my grand entrance. I had band practice last night, so. What's about? Oh, I went to the doctor's yesterday for my leg. Forgot. My nurse, he's really cool. Like the main nurse. The doctor, I don't like too much because he pokes me. Not in the butt or anything, but he pokes my leg and it hurts. Well, well, some workers don't like love. They don't have to be loved. That's cool. That's what they want, you know? Oh, let me get it. This brings back some memories. Listening to the drag. Oh, wrong one. There we go. It's magic. Yeah. Well, so the nurse comes in when she's bandaged me back up, right? And you know, I've been there like 4 times. I have to go once a week, and 3 or 4 times. Jesus Christ! I need to get my table fixed. I need like a desk. This is an old kitchen table. Kevin, where the fuck you been at? That's a little better. There we go. So the nurse is pretty cool, you know. She's like not old, but older lady, like almost my mom's age. So she's like, I was wondering. She's like, we missed you too. She's like, my mother was, no, I'm not banging that nurse. She's old. Not without like being, I mean, maybe she drugged me up. I don't know. There are a couple of cuties in there though. So she's like, my mom was died when I was a baby, and she's like, I don't really know the truth to it because my dad was a drinker, and you know they put him on trial for it, even though it was like out, it got dropped or whatever. She doesn't know the truth to it. She thinks maybe she might have fell and hit her head or been pushed. So she gave me like what info she could, and I gotta try to look it up for her. I told her I can't guarantee anything, but she said her mom's name was Wilma Jean Jones, and her dad's name was that was her maiden name, and her dad's name was James Blevins McCowan. And I don't have JB. fuck is that? In London, Kentucky, not England. London, Kentucky, around 1965, 66, 67, or something like that. Wait, maybe she was born in 65. She said around 1966, 67. And then she said her dad died 14 years later. Something to do with drinking. It's not a lot of information, though. You had to re-sign up to newspapers.com. Let me write it down right now. Yeah, it is sad. It is sad. Well, I told her, I was like, well, I can do what I can, man. She said, I'm no good at this, you know. She was born in 65. She doesn't know what year her mom died. I've looked at my phone a little bit. I haven't gone look here. Whoa, bright light. So, if I just try... Now let's smoke first. Like, I'm all down to business. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? How'd you get fucking unsubbed? That's ridiculous. You're still a mod? It's weird. Today's my little brother's birthday. So, I mean, I saw him for a minute. I went by my mom's house with the kids early. So he's old now. I'm older. That means tomorrow's Danny's birthday, my friend Danny. So happy birthday to him too. Super personal story. What was it about? Because I can tell a personal story. I don't know which one, there's many of them. You chat my little brother? Yeah, he's 36, so. About sex? Or lack thereof, trying to? Is that what it was? I have lots of those stories. Long story short. I guess that makes more sense than short story long. Alright. I can do that. I can embarrass myself. I do it every night. Almost. I'm trying to balance. So, when I was 17, it was like American Pie. We never thought we were gonna lose our virginities at all. It was impossible. And there was no pie fucking or anything like that, but it just like, and I was fucking set and determined to lose the V before I turned 18. I didn't want to be 18. Yes, it's easier to drink with oh no, it's a story about not getting laid. But I was trying to, so there's no sex involved. So there would have been, maybe. So anyway, my house was a flop house. My mom worked 2 jobs. I was in charge. So yeah, goals are important. Yeah, I was in charge, which I don't know how good that was, but all my friends lived. Like Ed lives in my shed. Chip, who's in Kelsey's band, sorry, lived with me since I was 14. No, so I was about 15. So in this house, we lived in Deerfield, in these little like slummy. It's like a little slummy apartment. There's only 2 bedrooms upstairs, and then a built-on laundry room. My mom slept in there. It was like a back porch that they built on. I don't know, Kelsey, if you know Fawn Vista in Deerfield, but that's where it was. I had lots of bands stay there. Lots and lots of bands. The Global Threat stayed there. Used to get tattooed there. Anyway, it was a flop house. So me, my brother, and Chip, my little brother and Chip, shared the master bedroom upstairs. And it was like I had one bed, my bed here, my brother's bed across the room, and a couch in the middle, and Chip slept on the couch. Yeah. Yeah, he dated my cousin forever, so he lived with me forever. And Ed lived in the shed out back. We offered him to live in the house with us, but he wanted to live in the shed. He'd have his own little apartment. So, also had one of my cousins staying with us, Don. And Don is fucking, that whole side of the family, the 6 of them, their dad died of a heroin, well, we think a heroin overdose. The day he got out of prison, they found him in a ditch when he was like 34 or something like that. And the mom moved down here with us, and because she wasn't stable enough to take care of them and stuff, they all ended up in foster homes, and then they started trickling down and back and forth. So anyway, so Dawn was staying with us, and she was a big fucking, like, they're all like straight out of Boston, you know, gold teeth, fucking yo-yo, but not like, you know, wannabe. Not at all. The kind of people you want to have on your side, you know. So luckily they're my family. So Dawn had this chick over that was staying with her, or hanging out. So a Spanish chick, and Ed was trying to get me laid. So he's like, "Hey Racine," oh, she's like, "I'm hungry," and he's like, "Hey Racine, I'll make you some soup if you give Jamie a kiss." I mean, he was looking out for me. He was trying to get me laid. So she did, and basically she said, you know, not that he was trying to get her to have sex with me for soup or whatever, but she said, I'll fuck you, or whatever, you know. Yeah, story's wild. So in Deerfield, there was a little trail to a, we have Google Earth, we can look it up. Oh, wrong thing. We even have pictures, not of this, but of the apartment. All right, hold up. So she's like, "But you ain't got no condoms." She was like, "Ghetto, you ain't even got no condoms." So Ed and my little brother are like, "Oh, we'll go get you condoms." Yeah, they're trying to get me laid. So so it's summertime too. So they go up to they walk through to Harris Teeter. I think that's what it was. I don't know what it is now. Harris Teeter was a grocery store. What am I doing? Where's the display? And I think they're idiots. They said they couldn't find condoms in Harris Teeter at all. I'm sure they sold condoms there, but they couldn't find them. So they couldn't find any condoms. So they decided to go all the way to Circle K, which is a lot further. And it's summertime, they're both fat. So they're trying to hurry. And they, ooh, wrong thing. So they're running to Circle K. 2 fat guys in the summer in South Carolina running down the highway to Circle K to get condoms to try to get me to lose my virginity. Yeah, I know my old address. Surfside Beach. So my brother takes his shirt off, or they take their shirts off. They both do. I wasn't with him. I was at the house, you know, getting my Mac on, or lack thereof. So they take their shirts off and they're running to Circle K, right? And they 2 fat, shirtless guys, sweaty, running in Circle K. I need a box of condoms. So they got them, and they're like trying to sprint back with them. All right, well, anyway, here, hold on. They're trying to sprint back with it. They're passing them off like they're on a race with these fucking condoms. And they get back, finally, you know. And it didn't even happen. And that's it gets even more embarrassing. We go upstairs. And, hold on. I'm like, what do I do? Lay down and put the condom on. I was like, I don't even have a Woody. She's like, well, you best get one. No foreplay, nothing. And it was just too much stress. So they did all that work for nothing. I had the virgin nerves. So anyway, this is where I lived. Here, let me show you this shit. Well, so many bands stayed here. The fuck? I don't think it looks like this. Oh, I'm in 3D, hold on. What? Did I not land on the road? Long Vista ain't got no... What is going on? You can't get down here? I've been here, it must be Google Maps. We lived here, not here. I just walked through someone's house. Shit. I think we lived in this one. Pretty sure. That's crazy, you can't see it. So, yeah, oh shit. We lived here, because that was our shed. In the backyard, where Ed slept and my band practiced. So we'd walk this way, cross the little bridge, and here's Harris Teeter. Whatever it is now. And no condoms. So they ended up having to go. Alright, my house, they went here, right behind the house. They ended up running down this way, the Circle K on the corner here. And then I ended up working there for fucking 3 years after that. Circle K, where is it? Right here? Should be right on the corner. Yep. Surfside Beach, represent. Yeah, they ran all the way here to Circle K. When I worked there, I had to use a big pole. It wasn't digital. A big pole. And put the marquee letters up here for the gas or numbers. So they had to run all this way, like two shirtless fat guys buying condoms. Happy birthday, Jeff. He hasn't watched this, but still. You know what? Even better, we get some pictures. Surfside. Whoa. Yeah, somebody. Oh, you can see the neighborhood, maybe. The fuck is this? That ain't neighborhood. That ain't. No, our house is super shitty. Luckily, I kept everything in pretty deep. Not that I kept everything perfect, but I kept everything. Like, to this day, I still have a hard copy of the scrapbook. It was falling apart. That's why I scanned it in like 2012, I think. That's yours truly. Fucking alien necklace. There's Ed. There's pictures. Oh, hold on. I have it on old people view. How do I do this? What did I just do? I just opened it 2 more times. Ironically, I just had to open this a few minutes ago because it's my brother's birthday and I had to say happy birthday on fucking Facebook, you know. Or I ain't on it at all. Fuck it, we'll start right here. Brian Jordan. Kelsey knows him pretty well. Brian and Chip. Yep, the old days. Well, page 1. I started putting pics in a new scrapbook because the original's falling apart. I met Brian when I moved to Conway when I was 12. We liked a lot of the same music and decided to start a band. I already had a guitar and we set up some trash cans as drums for him and started jamming, and we called our band Wood. That's true. Oh, because that's Chip right there. Yeah, in high school. His bass. Page 2, Brian's best friend Chip joined the band. Joined us on bass. Brian bought a shitty drum set for $100, and we started Smiz. S-M-I-Z-Z. Brian and Chip, oh God, I can't see. We're also in a band with our friend Channing called Cloud. So basically, me and Channing, as singer-songwriters, have the same backup group, or whatever, rhythm section. The badass rhythm section. Chris Canada, he's in my band. Where is it? Right here, Chris Canada. He's in my band now, my drummer. Chip lighting his fart on fire. You can tell him that. Brian lighting his fart on fire. We hung out at Chip's house every weekend. His mom worked all day, every day. She worked at the dump, 7 to 7. So we set up the band equipment and jammed all day. A whole bunch of motherfuckers. Yep, there I am. Got my Kurt Cobain shirt on. Set up the equipment in the back porch and rock out. Beanstalk, 1980, no, 94. God, I forgot how old I was. He lived in a single wide trailer in the middle of a fucking huge bean field. I ain't lying. Here's my little brother. 11-year-old Jeff rocking out. I made him a Green Day guitar. We moved back to Garden City, but I went to Conway every weekend. Then Brian and Chip started coming to Garden City. We changed the band name from Smiths to The Smiths. Haha. Here's my friend Chris. I met Chris at South City High School, and he joined Smiths on drums, the Smiths on drums. Brian moved to guitar. Chris actually became a Horry County police officer for about 12 years. This is my little jam room in my shitty trailer. The people that lived there before us had a garden room with sinks in it and shit, and this is about as big as a whole room, and we set up drums in there. The jam room. A little room built on my trailer that we squeezed a drum set in. Jammed with Mark Meeker. Blah, blah, blah. Brian broke his arm. And we broke into a mini golf course at night playing hide and go seek. Brian fell and broke his arm. I fell and smashed my glasses. Still jammed out though. I'm not gonna read it all. It was too much. Look at that cool ass looking motherfucker right there. With my Revco smock. Yeah, I wore a Revco smock to goddamn high school. Friend for life. Fathead, our old quote unquote manager in high school. We called him. All flyers. I saved this Jagger thing for my first concert that I ever played. That's why I have it. Because I didn't have a camera or anything. Okay. Brian. Look at that hair. Look at Brian, Kelsey, on my brother. What do they got going on the side? Ed, then we met Ed. He had hair. He liked Faith No More. And he does the laziest flick off. Can I fucking zoom this in at all? Yes, I can. But that's how he flicks people off. Look at that. What is that? Ed moved here. Joined the band. Woo! An unfinished album cover. Derek, Chuck. Yeah, we're listening to Drag right now, so this is like a set list from one of the shows. My cousin Janelle, my sister, brother, me, my cousin Missy. She was a slutty one. This album we're listening to, where is it? Right here. The Drag, Starcraft, okay? Our old band, Starcraft. We're big fans. Brian, me, Ed, and Chris. Ed would sign these. We took photography. Ed would sign these around school and drop them off everywhere. Like he was famous. Then we met Judd, and Judd got us into punk rock. Motherfucker would shave his head weird every day. Dead Kennedy's on his back and shit. Me and Ed painted my trailer. We didn't paint that on it, but... Holy shit. Me and Ed, 1996, I believe. This trailer right here, there was a murder in there later on, in about 2002, I would say. He was living there at the time. I mean, not Ed, but the guy. All right, my neighbors right here. What the fuck were their names? He sold me and my mom drugs later in life. He was a redneck. He shot his wife 5 times with a shotgun. I wasn't living in this place anymore. I was on tour when it happened. I'm not just saying that. I really was. I called home from El Paso to find that out. What the fuck is on me? SHS sucks on my face for school spirit. It's ass. Alright, I ripped it all apart. Oh, Marilyn Hanson. Michael Wood. Ed moved back to New York, so I joined the band with these guys. They were all like 21 and I was 16. John Acid, he's cool. He does sound at New Brooklyn Tavern in Columbia, so you know he's a good sound man. Marilyn Hanson. It's me recording. That's us playing. I'm just laughing at them. That's a gay bar. Those tailgates, they would let us throw punk rock shows there. And service alcohol underage. That's the back of tailgates. They would just run a drop cord out back and let us have it. I was wearing a Denny shirt. I don't know why I wore like shirts that I worked at places. What is this? Fiona Apple. I got that free, so I went. I was hoping she would strip or something. Matthew Sweet. I forgot about that. That was a good show. The Drag, who we're listening to right now. Local, pretty much local heroes. They got signed to Island Records, you know. That's what we thought. One of the first times I was in the paper, just because it said my band name. Skipping School in the Woods, first block. All monitors, Michael Wood. Brian Jordan with a shirt on his head. Don't ask me why. Yeah, we're big fans. Still am. But we're friends too. My little brother, it's his birthday today. That's his nipple. That's me with a bow tie on. Look at Brian. He wasn't even on the phone. He picked it up for the picture. He's ridiculous. That's my first tattoo. Right, that ripped open. Oh, this is my old trailer, yeah. Hold on. We're at a show there. Brian working at tailgates. No, he's working at the movie theater. Wait. This one. Here we go. My birthday is September 11th. Sorry, guys. I'm just opening the chat now. I haven't looked at it. Yeah, let me hook you up, dude. Because I know I invited you over. How do I see it over here? Oh, I always do this. You got ready? I'm going to try to catch you. Bam. Thanks for coming over. More drag flyers. I'll monitor set list on an eggplant. See, we took photography. That's how we all met each other. And me and Brian were like best friends. Look at his hair. Look at his perfect hair. It's anal bead necklace. What? Sleep at the pier? He's always been deaf, too. Yep. We had it like that. Still do, even if I don't see him for years, you know. Shit, he played for my band now up until last year. Ed moved back from New York. More drag shit. Benson and Hedges. Judd. My friend Judd dyed my hair black and cut it like a Chinese bowl cut. I'll be like an asshole. At first he left these long sides. He called them Dlux, but you know, just to fuck with me. There's Chip with his fucking lion's mane hair. My brother. More drag. More drag. Well, if those choices goes, I would say Rush. No, I'm not really watching the chat. I wasn't. I mean, I'm trying to look at a little here now. I'm not gonna scroll back. The Frownies, they were a good fucking. Hey, I just answered you. They were an old punk band from here. The Decepticons, an old punk band from here. We drinking a beer, smoking a cigarette. I was only 17 too. Chip drinking a beer. Michael Wood. I worked at this arcade for a little bit. They paid me $1 an hour. But I was like, well, I just need to pay my warehouse rent. Like, I knew they were ripping me off, but guess what? They had cigarettes in this desk. And they let my band practice there. And we picked the lock with a knife and we stole all the cigarettes. The Frownies. These dudes we went to high school with. That's what really turned me off about Manson, because at the age I was, because some of the music was all right, you know, but I just couldn't get into it at all because I knew kids that were like nerdy kids and stuff, and then all of a sudden Manson came out and they turned into this and they had nicknames. He called himself Reverend, so we called him Rabbi. Fate of Icarus, holy shit. I got thrown over this guy. There was a fucking pit behind us. There was a metal band. Oh my god, this is Will. This is a guy who we ran up, not really me, but Brian and Ed would prank call places from his house. He was 23 and he would let like 3 16-year-olds like crash at his house while he worked all night because he wanted to start a band with us. The fucked up thing is, the band we're listening to now, The Drag, the lead guitar player is his cousin. That's another reason we joined the band with him, started a band with him. But he was a douchebag. Sweet. They were prank calling fucking 1-900 numbers. They were calling gay sex lines. They put cut out porno magazines, put cocks on everything, on all this thing, all those posters. One time me and Brian were staying over there. Oh my god, we just took like eggs and butter and walked out his front door and just started throwing them at the apartments like right there. We wrapped him up with cellophane to his bed. Judd pissed in his oven. Yeah, he's still alive though. Not Judd, but this guy's still alive. He wasn't really getting a blowjob, Ed. He just made this chick act like she was giving him a blowjob. And he drew a book bag on himself once he saw this picture so he could hide his love handles. Drinking a Faygo. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, there's Will, the 23-year-old, 16-year-old Ed, and a chick. See, Ed drew muscles on himself. Now I got the anal bead necklace on. Oh, my organ. Ed eating sushi at my house. The joke was I was poor, so I couldn't afford to eat. Me and my brother right there. I miss that wizard painting my mom had, the Velvet Wizard. Engage, Ed and Dennis. They had an eating day. So I went around with them while they ate everything. And it was a joke because I couldn't afford to eat anything. I ate a sandwich at home. All I bought was chocolate milk. And we went out and ate there. They got ice cream. They're eating at my house, just like the fuck with me, eating everything. Yep, see, look, he's still eating a pizza. What are you doing? It's me with my chocolate milk. Smoking a cigarette. Dennis is still eating. Look at that fucking badass wizard. Velvet Wizard painting. I wish I still had that. Oh, that's Will. Call me at my work, disgracing my good name. God, I wish I had these tapes. We had all this shit on tape. That's Perm, Ed eating Perm. That's my brother. Happy birthday again. Ed drew in here. Oh my God, I just brought this up the other day. When we were prank call people, one of our little skits, or we just went with it. We called some clubs around here, and Ed acted like a rapper. Yo, this is BFCT, Big Fat Chicken Titty. Trying to get him a gig. And Waddy DeLuca. We would call people and say that, like we call people's moms and say their kid owed us drug money and shit. Alright, so where the story started off, this is the shed that Ed lived in my backyard, in that shitty apartment. There was no floor, I had to build a floor. And I was like 17, I didn't like do it good, I just threw some bricks and shit and some pallets. Stole some fucking, they remodeled a movie theater. That's from a movie theater, that carpet there. So yeah, but you know who else lived there after Ed later on? The hippies my mom found behind Burger King that were tattoo artists. Him and his girlfriend lived in there and they gave us free tattoos for a while. Jason. Jeff. Judd. I want to name my son after. Judd and his mom, we had no fucking idea that he was a quarter Japanese. No clue. You don't look it. We even went to his grandmother's house, Akiko, and she made, oh, you like the sushi? You look like the 1930s. That's me with a safety pin through my lip. Just to go out for the night to a show, I would just fucking poke myself. Judd and his dog. We're up in Greenville at this point, back to our skate park. Yeah, back to our skate park. His job was from Greenville. When I put, like, my friends all had, got a hold of this book over the years, and there's no telling what was written. There's probably all kinds of, like, fucking, like, racist shit, as, as jokes or whatever. The spasms. Or just really mean shit. Judd's only real tattoo was a misfit skull. All the rest I did to him with a needle and Indian ink, and he had sleeves later on before he died. Sure. Broadway at the bitch. So that's Ed drew that because that's perm whacking off in front of my refrigerator. It's supposed to be. I was so drunk. Judd drew that in it. Be right there. I hope there's more. More? I don't know who you is. I'm still memory lane in here. Hold up. What is this? Oh, what did I do? There's stop? What's going on? This thing's still going? Weird, it was just moving. This was their demo before they got signed, or their first album. And then they got signed, and we did a lot. Alright, so Broadway the bitch. Yeah, me and my brother on the boat. Ed taking a shit. Ed and his girlfriend. God, I feel so old. We'll work for whiskey. Damn, that's Judd's handwriting. It's crazy, I wish I had the tapes too, just to hear his voice. It's me tattooing some dude, his cousin's boyfriend, yeah. That's us cooking out. We dug a hole in the ground, threw a grill crate on it, and the fire kept going out, and then I poured gasoline on it. Bad mistake. That's me. Pierced my lip again, or eyebrow, or some shit. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I set his whole woods on fire with the fireball. I guess it wasn't that night. I guess it was the next day we were cooking or something. I poured open gas on an open flame. It traveled up the stream of gas into the can. I said, oh shit, and I threw the can, hit these trees right here, and it said, I'm okay. Fireball. Caught the woods on fire. So we ran back and forth with like Kool-Aid containers, trash cans. We put it out. We're like firefighters. Cherry and Poppy Natties. The old shed. Wu-Tang on the side. That's Dawn, my cousin, the one I was telling you about. That's her. The one that said they had that chick over. Jamie Dlux, Judd Ruckus, and Ed Riot. Fucking Ed. There you go. That's my Batman titty guitar. Give my hand down my pants. That's where I got my name. It was like 5 in the morning. We were waiting for McDonald's to open to get some breakfast. Yeah, that's the little bridge behind my apartment where they ran over to get the condoms. Tried doodling in here. Oh, we were going to fight these Manson kids. So Jed put on cleats, like a cleat to get. It was like an ongoing war he had with the dude. He had to shave his head to go fight. Which is off. It was like a flop bus over there. It's Brian Jordan. Sand Circle K. Yeah, see Judd's arm? I did all of that shit to him. Horrible. Ozrock and Crass. Pissed. Dead boy. And Brian. There he is. You saw yourself in there. Brian Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. I still have this original. The Graveyard Pimps. I have this tattooed on my leg. Because Jed drew it of himself. And there I am down there. Don't smoke. I can't. There you go. Danny, his birthday is in 10 minutes. Joe and Danny, Michael Myers. Who's that? I don't know. Sisters Grimm, maybe? I don't know. Humanoids. I wish you could find that song. Frankenstein Drag Queen. That's Wednesday 13. If you heard of the Murder Dolls. Used to be in a band in North Carolina called the Frankenstein Drag Queen from Planet 13. I played with him when he was just Wednesday 13 too. Spasms. Yeah, they were up and up to the Misfits. These are actually Judd's pictures after he died. It's Michael Graves. You know, his dad didn't really need these pictures, so he just kind of let us, he took everything he wanted and just kind of let us go through and take what we wanted, you know. So I wasn't at that show. I played with well, of course I've said that a million times, a bunch of times, but I saw the Misfits with Michael Graves too. There's Jeff. You got an Iggy Pop. That camera sucked. These disposable cameras. This is one of his little drawings. He was just always black and white drawing everything. Me and Bobby Steele. Ed and Bobby Steele. Judd and Bobby Steele. Bobby Steele stunk so bad his BO is horrible. It's the worst BO I've ever smelled in my life. Yeah, it's hair. Hey, he had hair at least. Oh, that's John Acid. Big Jeremy. Oh, he made a little bit of effort there with that finger. Usually it's a lot less. There's my brother again. Sarah. It's waxing the perm. Waxing the perm. Chris Canada. That's me washing dishes. Ed just, we were working together at Quincy's, washing dishes, and after about a week, he's like, fuck this sucks, let's go. Because we'd always get jobs together and quit them together. Me and Brian used to always get jobs together, and then we'd quit jobs to go home and smoke marijuana. Dead center. The Beatles. There's dead center. I'm in my boxers here. I don't know why. I think we're going to play a show. It's off. This is my birthday party. That's right. I was 18. I turned 18. Safety pin in my eye. So we played a show for my birthday. That's my brother, Chip. See my little cake? People stole pictures out of this shit and stuff. I smashed that guitar later on. I don't think I did it on purpose. There's a weird one. Had all these like knobs and switches. I got it at the pawn shop. God, you remember when you had to develop pictures and shit? That's me laughing at perm, waxing his perm. We didn't have fucking Hot Topic and all that shit back in those days. We had to make our shirts with safety pins and whatever fucking patches we could find. Thank God. Ian, the Beatles. Uncle Wood. Brian, the birthday party on the beach. Me and Ed's birthday party. A crazy night. Getting drunk on the beach. So drunk. Look at Perm's ugly ass face. Look at Joe's ugly ass face. Just Seth. Sarah. Judd lost his keys. Want to sleep at the pier? Chip. Look at that hair. I have this shirt right here up. It's framed right next to me on the wall. Well, the back of it, because it was all ripped apart. The back of it's framed. It's the same picture though on the wall. It was Judd's shirt. That's why. Dead center at the house. The skeletons. Man, those patch bands were pretty awesome made. Just posing with a statue. Oh, dude, right here. Me and my brother on the boulevard were sitting on. Look at the pavilion. The pavilion's over here, where it was, the music park. So this is when they were still building across the street, but it was '98. So me and my brother were sitting on the stairs at Ripley's, believe it or not. It's about 2, 3 in the morning. The reason is they're filming a movie across the street, and that movie is hold on. We're trying to get in it. We're like, maybe they need some extras. It's called like Beach or something like that. It's a chick from Can't Hardly Wait. Not Jennifer Love Hewitt, the redhead chick. Here's the cast. At least it's on my phone. Can't even see nothing. That's her. Okay. What was that movie they filmed here? It'd be like '98. How do wait? So it probably came out Swimming 2000. Damn, it took 2 years. They were filming in '98. Swimming. Two girlfriends in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, find a relationship. They really did film it here. We were trying to get in it. We didn't get in it. So that's what that is. Oh, that's my backyard. Ed Weed Whacker. That's the back of that shitty place. Yep. Chip's car. Our only mode of transportation. That was our second show, I think, in Dead Center. Backstage, motherfuckers. They didn't even card us. They just gave us alcohol. Like, back then, they would just give you a couple coolers of beer. I mean, I literally just turned 18 there. Ed was 17. Yeah, Ed was 17. My brother was 15. No, he was only 14 then. My brother was 14, playing bass in the band. Ed was just turned 17. The day before. Yeah. My brother, he's 14 right there. He was about to be 15, but in another month. Big motherfucker for 14. Beat holes. This Chip was playing with him. I don't know. Slacker 77. Those weren't. These were just some golf pants I got at the goddamn plaid pants. I got at the Salvation Army. They're like old man plaid pants. They weren't like the zip out ones or whatever. Waxing the perm. I sang Wax the Perm. And that's like the last time I see Judd these pictures, because he died shortly after. It's the fucked up thing? Okay, yeah, so this is a bar called Player Sports Lounge in kind of North Myrtle Beach, but not really. Almost in North Myrtle Beach. So we're at this show, we're playing this show, and Judd was there. I think it was like right around Halloween. Yeah. No, that's not the flyer. Never mind. And then, yeah, this is January. There's me right there. Brother, Sperm, Ed, and Chip. I'll go over all that. If this was the benefit show, I threw for him after he died. January 9th, 1999. So yeah, the same club. In this picture, he's still alive. Same club. He had passed at this point. I have that one on video. Shitty video. Oh yeah, and the singer of this band was the dude that married Brian. Not like gay marriage, but because Brian married his sister. That was cool though. It was good seeing him again. I missed him. Ray Grady's. Earl went on to play drums. I mean, he's been in a million bands. He played drums for some of the guys in Leftover Crack, a band called Morning Glory. Brother. Oh, fuck, Ryan, isn't it? Yeah, Ryan from Spasms. He went on to start a band he started later on. They actually got pretty big. Underground, Valiant Thor. He was one of the original members. Beat holes. Those are Earl's pictures. And the Ray Grady's. That's a Greenville show. We're going to Greenville to play a show. So basically, we stay up all night and just take a bunch of dumb pictures. I played for the Beat Holes that night on bass because their bass player couldn't make it. The camera sucked. It's Backdoor Skate Park in Greenville, North Carolina. And we had played, because I booked the Spasms to play Judd's benefit show. So Judd's hometown's Greenville, and they were his friends. So, you know, they invited us up there. So we started networking. It's Bradley's sexy ass. That's us in our underwear at Old Gunner Church. Whatever, it's called Gun, but we called it Gunner. Just showing we ain't afraid of no ghosts being underwear. I think we were drinking. There's Jerry, Chip. Big holes. Yeah, this sucks. These I hate this fucking camera. Oh, we were going to Spartanburg to play. It's my old leather jacket, damn it. An old one. Get it to zoom in. Well, basically, that house that started this whole story, this is the driveway of it. I'd always have bands stay there. Like, there'd be fucking 100 people in this 2-bedroom house. It was ridiculous. 2-bedroom apartment. Couldn't get in. Not yet. You can't even see in here. Bobby Steele stinking ass again. Well, yeah, we played with the Undead. My brother and Bobby Steele. Ed and Bobby Steele. These chicks we knew got a hotel room, so we just took advantage of that, and we all came back there, crashed there. A bunch of us. That's the fucking turd on the floor. The shitty toilet there. Yeah, there was like a riot the first night we played. The first night of that weekend. It was a weekend festival we played up there called Ghouls Night Out, and it was fucking crazy the first night. Spasms. Irregularities. This one, me and Chip were sitting in Chip's car here, and Seth, who was also the singer of the Slobs later on, he gave me reference them a lot, is sitting on his hood. So Chip beeps the horn, and Seth turns around, just smacks the window, cracks it. You can't even see it in the picture, but yeah, that's what he's showing. That's me right there, Ned, Chip, Rick Grady's. John. Oh, the Crypt Keeper 5. You can't even see it. That's John getting fucked in the ass by a big horse statue. Because Ed wrote this, he was so drunk, Ed wrote this on his back. Fuck me in the ass, I'm drunk, I'm a fag. Some lineup. Travis. Back at my mom's house. The Regradys. Half the flyer from that show. Ew, I'm drinking Kratom. That's me right there. The Unseen. His fats, his tall ass. Look at that. He played drums for the Slobs. Motherfucker's like 7 feet tall Canadian. 7 foot tall Canadian. Violent Society. The Casualties. What's his name? Jake. Yeah, he wore his beach shorts for the beach show. And that's me who booked the show, and I had to pay a little bit out of pocket because I didn't, not like I had a guarantee. I was just, you know, when I paid, I didn't want to give them like barely anything. So, yeah. Oh, Jeremy passed away too, Jeremy Martin. Me and Ed went to his funeral. Saw Joel, his brother there. His Ed. It's me and George. That sent me an apartment after. We packed 3 fucking bands on tour. The Unseen, Violent Society, and The Casualties in this 2-bedroom apartment we were living in. It was me, Ed, Chip, and Danny living there. Shit, that's enough weed. There's me and Ed. Thumbs up. In here. night already? Long we'll be down in a minute. Where'd the time go? The sperm and Ed at the house. That's me pimping with some chicks that I met at. That was the night before the casualties. It's not so. It's not in order. So I'm going back to the house. And then the next night, you know, I was like, I'm gonna bang both those chicks at once. They ended up hooking up with casualties or one of those other like more famous bands, but whatever. The Myrtle Beach. These are Larry's, pointing to a bunch of unfinished beers. A Larry is an unfinished beer. Jake says this is a sin. The Larry's are offensive to trip. And you're extremely lucky Scott is in the van right now. Let this be allowed. Let what be allowed? It doesn't make sense. It's like broken. It must be yours. And let it never happen again. Thanks to casualties on St. Bond Society. Yes, somebody that likes to dropkick Murphys. Shit. Number 2. On your floor. PPS, that's funny. No, it wasn't too funny. Sass from the Slobs. Got ass naked and was puking on our toilet and shitting on the floor. That's why Slobs lyrics have those in it. It has that in it. It's my brother getting his mohawk on. My little sister. Chip in his pump up the volume shirt. Stained ass fucking sweat stain pump up with the volume shirt. Redneckapalooza. Lazy Eye. Global Threat. Yep. It's at my mom's house. That was the first show ever at the Lazy Eye. That was a good show. My brother booked the Global Threat. Jeff. Here's our numbers. Okay. Thanks and whatever. There they are at my mom's house. This fucking big. She wakes up. Like I told you earlier that there was a 2-bedroom little apartment. 2 bedrooms upstairs and like it was a flop house. The back porch was enclosed, so my mom slept in there. It was like an enclosed room, but through the kitchen window, you just looked in my mom's room. So she wakes up to like a mohawk dude looking in the window at her, like trying to look out back. Oh, look at Brian. Me and Brian. So fucking long ago. There's Chip right there. And there you go. We just went through the whole motherfucker. Can you believe that? Damn. That started from a fucking sex story or lack thereof. And it took an hour to go through that and tell that story. So damn. In the end, I made an ass of myself. Couldn't even get it up because she didn't want to give me no foreplay, so. You got a whole chatterbait? Yeah, Kelsey started it. He said he'd be like, you know, pull a story on his podcast earlier. My keyboard, I haven't had time to fuck with it, man. We practiced last night, so I used the one with the boner that won't go down. The electric organ piano, fucking huge motherfucker. I haven't really had a chance to fuck with this yet. I've been so busy making videos. Yes, I did. We're playing in 2 weeks. We're playing in 2 weeks. So, at, fuck are we playing? Some tap brewery. New South. We're playing in New South. That's right. Oh yeah. I haven't seen a lot of chemtrails lately. But there's been times, like, especially, like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, where it was fucking ridiculous. Yeah, somebody, well, last time I tried to fuck with it, they helped me with that. Because I don't know shit about that kind of shit, you know? I'm used to just plugging in and playing. Trying to learn, but it's time consuming. Yeah, the input was fucking with me bad. The input delay was fucking with me. But yeah, that's what... shit, I was live, so whoever was here in that room that night. Change is good. Jerking off for change. You really? You make money doing that? Where are you getting clients? How much? I guess we'll talk about it next time I'm on your podcast. Brian, we're lucky we didn't have like cameras and shit, like cell phones like these back when we were teenagers. We would have went to jail, like any instance. Oh yeah, the old shit. Damn. Like my old videos? What are you talking about? I feel weird watching my old videos because I've got, you know, noticeably if you do something over and over again, you get better, you know? Do I like getting tips? I think, well, I can't guarantee it. Like, I won't, basically, like, I'm not gonna make something just because somebody tipped me. The only way I'm gonna make something is if I'm interested in it, or, you know, whatever. Tips help, though, because shit, weed ain't free. Sometimes I get them, I mean, I don't get that much, but sometimes I do. So, I'm not bitching about it. I'm gonna do it anyway, you know? I started getting some of this bat stuff. I don't understand it, though. I'm drinking white Kratom. The pits we took at Ed's house, which ones? I don't have them in here in the scrapbook, I don't think. I mean, I could look at it, but I can't guarantee I'll get to it, you know, right away, or I'll even be interested. But I mean, I could probably look at it. Pictures at Ed's house. I don't remember. Which one was processed? Was that what's that dude's name? It's weird. It's like a combination of trying to do current event videos that go, and then like whatever else I'm interested in. I don't know. It's crazy. What is process? Is that the which one is that? Is that, who am I thinking of? You don't know. I don't know either. The Reverend. Is that what you're talking about? Wow, church, yeah. Ah, shit. What's his name? Tell me his name and I'll tell you if I know who it is. No, I don't know who Gensis? Who's that? Oh, no, that was at Will's house with Mandy? Yeah, I showed that earlier. I had to pick the pictures. Oh. I'm thinking of the one that the mass suicide. I don't think it was a suicide though. Like in the 70s. Jim something or whatever. New Jimmy something. Who am I thinking of? Let me look. Oh, the Mandy pics. Yeah, where he drew the muscles, or he drew like the book bag on himself. Maybe this isn't anything that I think it is. You know the fucked up thing? You probably don't even have to tell me. Jim Jones is what I'm thinking. Thank you, Christina. You get a wrench. Not just because you're the only one that doesn't have one. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Jim Jones. That's not the same thing, evidently, right? No. Heaven's Gates. What else? Okay. See, I've heard about that one. Just because that book I highly recommend, Operation Mind Control. They go through all. That's what I used with the first Finders video I made, like audio from that. He goes through so much over the years, just so many different instances. What the fucked up thing is, I'm sure if it's intertwined with all this other shit, I'll probably get to it, you know? I'll tell you what. Oh, with her titty? The one, didn't she flash us her tits or some shit? I don't remember, man. Titties? Is that what we're talking about? Process. I've heard of it. Magazine. I know I've heard of it. Because I think a lot of these things, well, at least with Jim Jones, I don't know much, I don't really know anything about the fucking Process Church. Jim Jones, well, Nixium, Epstein, Binders, Franklin, and shit, anything else like that is all just like, he has MK Ultra. It's just like different, like ricochets or whatever you want to call it. I don't really know what the right term would be. It's all for the purpose of mind control. Waco. It takes Atlas. Honestly, it doesn't take much time to get the confidence. If I see anything interested, there's just been so much other shit that I haven't had time to even read any of those, you know? Shit, there might be some fucking weird pictures I don't know about, that I forgot about. Yeah. It doesn't take long, though. It doesn't take long to get confident enough. When I first started making videos, shit, I had to get over it. I'm like, I didn't know how to talk on a camera. Look at me now. It's only been like 2.5 years. They didn't even drink the Kool-Aid. They were all like fucking like murdered. Children of God, yeah. They were, that was Joaquin Phoenix and all them, right? I felt the same way, even though, you can see I was just being on stage and stuff. I still wasn't used to video cameras. I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to seeing myself, So, and honestly, it really doesn't take long. Once you get over the initial thing, it really doesn't take long. You'll be surprised. It's gonna feel weird at first, embarrassing, it's gonna feel awkward, kind of like when you first get laid, right, Kelsey? So, but then you do it a few times and you love it. Then you stop popping out some kids and you're like, fuck that, I ain't touching it. But I can't get my computer pregnant, so, or my phone. Dude, since I got this microphone and I got the new webcam, I've been doing as much of the reading out here, but the editing, I use an iPhone SE. I edit everything. I have Premiere Pro and shit because I use it for work. I can't load it on this computer. It can't handle it. It can handle Photoshop, but I use fucking iMovie. That's what I do. iMovie on SE. I take it here. I record it here. I upload it to my Dropbox, and then from the iMovie app, drop it in Dropbox. I mean, drop it from Dropbox in there, and I can sit and stick a headphone in, one earbud, and you know, I fuck up a lot when I read. It's, come on, I fuck up a lot, and like sometimes I jumble over words. I was trying to listen earlier. You know, it's like you get all tongue-tied. So I'll have like a 30-minute video. I mean, I'm getting better at it, yeah, but I'll have like a 30-minute video and I'll get like, 3 minutes. It's just the tenacity and, I've always been that way about things I enjoy doing. So, I mean, I'm just saying, if it's crossed your mind and you've wanted to, then you probably enjoy doing it. And yeah, you gotta plant the seed to start it though, But if you already have like the want in you, can only get here. Really? I don't know what you mean. Because that's how I started. I wanted to do it, and I didn't have the confidence. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. And then one day I just said, fuck it. And honestly, I think the first time I uploaded a few, and then like somebody said something to me out, but I appreciate her now because she's still around too. She was like, I don't get what you're talking about. What are you on meth or something like that? And I got all like bummed out for a minute. I deleted all my videos. I just start, you know what though? She still supports me to this day. And it hasn't been 3 years, but almost. Yeah. Well, just like you guys, probably most of you guys, you research stuff, or a lot of you do at least, because you're interested in it and you want to know the truth, and you can't always, you don't know who to trust. I don't know who to trust. I've been fooled before. I've been naive, but you get better at it and better at it, so. And then it's just about putting it together. But to me, it's like putting a puzzle together, Like I'll have all my pieces and I'll start chopping them up like Edward Scissorhands, but you can get. Like I have two phones now. Before I got this, I had just Android. I didn't do anything fancy then. I just recorded myself talking. But you can get these for like $100 probably, and it's an iPhone SE, and the reason I like it is it's got like 60 gigawatts or 64, whatever the fuck watts. This is an iPhone 6, it's only got 20, it's got half. This has got 32, this has got 64. This is better for live streaming, because it doesn't get as choppy. It holds more space. I mean, I run out of space all the time. Yeah, now, I've been using this phone for 2.5 years, and this is what's made my channel. Before I bought the microphone, I'd sit in a car, clipped up here, just talk, and I'd edit it that way. So, and you'll see, like, that app is so easy. It's like an easy, user-friendly version of Premiere Pro. Well, thank you. 121 gigawatts. 121 album watts. I drive myself crazy though, making up that. I never have a plan ahead. I know some people write scripts and shit. Fuck that. If I'm gonna write a script, it's gonna be one I can go give to the fucking pharmacy and get some drugs. Writing. Who has time? I don't have time to write. You bought a refurbished iPhone 7? 128 gigabytes? Nice. Works great. Awesome. But I'm saying these SEs are amazing. My friend Bradley that I work with, on the side, he does that Pokemon. But he doesn't like play it. He makes fucking maps. I don't know how he does it. Whatever. At his house, he picks these up all the time. I don't know how many he's got now. Probably about 50 of them. For real. I'm not even exaggerating. 50 of these, like, set up on racks, hooked up to his computer, because he makes extra money. Motherfucker's making like $1,700 a month on Patreon. Maybe it's like 1,000 or 900. I don't really know. A lot fucking more to me though, Just to set up these maps, he just keeps buying these and setting them up. iPhone SE, they're older, they're smaller, but shit, I don't care. I do it all from this. because I can have it in my hands at all times, you know, if I'm working on it. I can't sit out here and work on a goddamn video. It'll take forever. But with this, you know, I can do what I gotta do. I can listen to it in the earbud throughout the day, chop pieces here and there. I went and got Kratom the other day because I got paid. I had never got it this way. It's in a jar. It's so much more convenient because that shit fucking gets everywhere, man. Like, it's all, like, you know, I use a book bag at work, so I don't really have like my own desk. I have like a fucking stool and a computer on the side of my boss's desk, but I'm out and about usually all day. You know, I got window stickers in there, I got my license plate in there to throw on any car. Shit like that. My drone, you know, GoPro, all that shit. But I have my Kratom in there, and the powder will get everywhere. This jar is inconvenient. Brian, we got this new song because Brian was in the band for the first year. We got this new song. It's fucking badass, man. Can't wait to record this one. I don't even know how to explain it. I kind of want to look for it. I'm not allowed to though. I made a bootleg on my phone. Just recorded it like last week or something, and it's privately up on our YouTube page over there. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I know, imagine if I didn't have to work. Imagine if this was my job. Because this is me working full time. You know, 40 plus hours a week. Taking care of the kids, going to band practice, getting bitched at. You know, cooking, cleaning. Yard work, everything. And making videos as a hobby on the side. This isn't them. The album's over. I ain't knocking, but you can't come in. I'm gonna play this real quick and call it a night. I have to sign in there though. Can I do that? It's a bootleg. It's nobody's supposed to hear it either, so don't get me in trouble. Lawrence. You're trying to piss them all off at me. Yip-a-doo-boo-boo. I just got extremely hungry. Oh, that was a notification that I signed in the account. They're gonna know. Skippity-doo. Where is it? Did they take it off? Did they take it off? Where's the damn thing? No, it's not up here. It's weird. If I'm signed into the page, right? Signed into the page. Your page. It's a private video, but it should be up here. I don't get it. Don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Well, I guess we're not going to listen to it. It's gone. They said, fuck that. They knew, because they know. No, I don't get it, though. It should be up here. Maybe I'll send myself a link. If it's up, maybe I can get there from here and send myself a link. Hold on. Might have locked me out. They hate, they don't like that. I stopped doing it so much, but they hate when I like sneak, like I'm behind their back fucking recording and or live streaming. They don't even know. Because they're not used to it. They're here. It's here. Is it here? It is here. Why couldn't I see it there? Here. Share it to myself. Oh, I almost shared it on Twitter. Fuck. I want to do that. I'm just excited about it. It's gonna be a good song. All right, we're almost there. 2 hours later, just to send the goddamn link. All right, hold up. You guys can get me in trouble. No, I'm not gonna blame you. I take full responsibility for all my actions, even the dumb ones. What is this thing? All right, it's not a video or anything. I just recorded, on my phone. That's not it. Who did I just email? I gotta email myself. Man, I'm out of control. Nothing's fucking working right. Who did I email? Oh, it would be the same email. I'm having a conversation with myself here, so excuse me. I used it in the headline. Oh, what a dumbass. All right, finally, God. Get in there. Jesus, 6 hours later. I dig it, though. I do dig it. know, it's not private, it's unlisted. You're all gay. That was me too. Okay, nobody saw it. So I'm signing to the band thing. I was like, oh fuck. I thought I had like live stream from the page or something. But anyway, see this chat right here, long sleeve. So this is the band page. Yeah, it's the band page. The LL. That's me. See? In Dlux. Nobody's at me. No. The other private videos, or fuck, the other ones from that last show off. I just don't give a fuck. I throw everything out there, but not everyone's like that, and I get it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in the band page. Your channel videos. See, it won't show me the unlisted ones. It's weird. These are all public though, so I mean, 2 of them's the same thing. But yeah, if you did subscribe. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go hit the sack. I'm really hungry too. I think I got an itchy dog. I can hear it. All right. Well, thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I love you.